Take note, bro.
What's your name?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan. How long have you been in Juno, Alaska, Ryan?
Been in Juno since 2016.
You and I, we were meant to be. I feel it in my soul. Feel it in my soul. Never separated, you and me. Broken made whole.
Listen, thank you very much for taking us around and trying to sneak us in to see some bear and salmon and all these other good things. You've been very kind. I have a question for you. What makes you happy?
Makes me happy. Money and time off. Time off from work makes me very happy.
Okay. And the second question, what do you think people could do to make the world a better place as individuals?
Stop consuming so much. Consume less. Walk more. Probably would be about the best way that you could have an immediate impact on other people's everyday life.
Super, what a good set of answers. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Love breakthrough, I'm never letting go.
On our way to Pack Creek to observe some coastal brown bear with Alaska Seaplanes.
To inflate it automatically, or you can blow on the red tube and blow it up manually, but don't inflate it till you're outside the airplane. There's a fire extinguisher right next to me in my door, and behind the back wall there's an emergency locator transmitter. Red switch up here on the right side of the dash, so I'll turn it on manually. The rear cargo pod has a first aid kit and some other emergency gear in there, and there's no smoking or drinking or running up and down the aisle. Okay.
Whole, broken made whole. The world that tries to steal our hope tries to make us numb, but our love has overcome. And you, my dear, you are my prize. When I look into your eyes, love overflow, I'll never let.
Okay, I'm here with
Chris.
Chris. Thank you very much, Chris, for giving me a few moments of your time. I have a question for you. I'm doing this YouTube channel and basically asking people throughout the United States, Canada, and Alaska what makes them happy. So that's the question for you. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy is experiences outside, especially if they involve snow or wild creatures. Happiness is something that helps generate stories that I like to share with the people that were there or with the people that I love and care about, whether they were there or not.
You're our pilot today?
Yeah, my name's Des.
Des.
Yep, that's right.
That's a good, cool name.
Admiralty Island is known as Kootsnuwu in the native language of Tlingit. That is Tlingit for Fortress of the Brown Bear. We think in about 1,700 square miles of island, we have about that many brown bears, making it one of the most dense populations of brown bears in the world. This is a wilderness area. Because it's a wilderness area, there are no facilities. So if you guys need to use the restroom, that pile of rocks right there is our bathroom. That's the loo with the view. If you don't need privacy, if you're comfortable just going anywhere, just talk to a ranger. We'll point you down to the water line or to a bush, wherever is safest. At Pat Creek, we have 3 viewing areas. Right now you're on the south spit. There's also the viewing spit around the corner where Mike is, and then there's an observation tower that's up a 1-mile hike through the woods. Given that there are no fish in the creeks right now, there probably aren't going to be any bears up at the observation tower, but it's still a nice hike if you need a break from the sun or want to see some old-growth rainforest. The south spit right here is kind of the staging area. If you guys need to eat or stretch your legs, you'll do it here. You can see that rock right there, the kind of grayish-greenish one. That's Ranger Rock. This is Lunch Rock. You're welcome to hang out and wander between this area, but don't wander off down to the shore or down onto the flats. When you move between the viewing areas, you're going to stick on the median tide line. That's where the mud meets the rocks. The mud's a lot easier to walk on, so just stay on the highest part of the mud. And when you guys are here at high tide, you might just walk on the water line. That way you're going to leave space both above and below you for bears to move around, leaving a corridor. We have human habituated bears that are not food conditioned. That's the most important thing about this area. So we stay in the same spots day after day. The bears get used to it and they become comfortable moving around us. That's why we're going to stay in these limited areas and move in that limited way. If you're walking around and a bear's approaching you guys, you said Maya, right? Yeah. Maya's going to take care of you guys, but just so you know, all you have to do is nothing. If a bear's approaching you, you just group up, stand your ground. If it continues to approach you and you feel uncomfortable, the most you should ever have to do is wave your hands and talk calmly to it. We all have bear spray, but we've never needed to use it in over 40 years of management. The most we've ever done is flap a trash bag over there. So pretty good safety here. The habituation process works. It works because they've never had human food. We're very careful about our snacks. They have no idea we're guarding a precious resource of granola bars. You guys probably have heard a lot of this already, but I'm just gonna lock it in for safety's sake. And I think that's about it.
So this is a rainforest trek on a trail on Admiralty Island, Alaska. We arrived here by Seaplane, and this is what it looks like. Pretty spectacular. Lush ferns, lichens, so Sitka spruce and western hemlock. The Sitka spruce is the bluer of the two, and the western hemlock, I guess, is the one that tips over on the end. All right.
Hey, take note, bro.